everybody, and welcome back to probably our final Lingo stream for the month. We're gonna get in. We're gonna solve some more word puzzles, and we're gonna have a good time. I'm also gonna use my laptop, upside down, with some beautiful stickers on it, in order to help me do some word puzzle searching, so I don't have to alt-tab and wreck things with the stream with games like this that can't handle alt-tabbing very well. So we're set up, we're here, we're ready to do some word puzzles. Oh, what the fuck? I'm on the bottom floor. Oh no, I don't want to be on the bottom floor, I want to be on the top floor. Oh, this takes me back to level 1. Well, let's try it at least. Let's see where we end up. Alright, we've got Word Hippo loaded up. We're here, we're ready. Well, the problem is, I don't know where the hell this has sent me. So you know what? Let's just reload. Fuck. We're not off to a strong start, but we'll get there. Okay. Question is, how do we get up to the top floor of the library where we belong? Answer, uncertain. Alright, whatever. Let's just solve some word puzzles. Anyone got a favourite letter? Pop your favourite letters in chat. And if we're allowed to, we'll try it out. T, I, oh, L, N. Okay, so H, G, F, E. God. Alright, well, you know what? Let's start at A. Good place to start. But B is above, so that's C. No, wait. Wasn't that B? Fuck me. I don't understand this at all. Whatever. Okay. So that is warm. Opposite of warm. Let's go with aloof. So, I mean, are the paintings... I guess the paintings are meant to be representative. I have no idea how that is meant to mean aloof. Oh, it's a face. It's like a face. Okay, I see it. Eye, you know, ear hair, mouth, chin, nose. So it's like a face being like... And I think that's, I guess, a signifier of aloofness. Well, that's obviously someone making breakfast. Worsen. 8. So conceptually, oh, it's got a meal. Oh, omelette. Obviously, that's not right. So it contains the letters 8. It means the opposite of worsen, like improve. It conceptually maybe is to do with frying some eggs, and it also has the sound for meal in it. Mealate. Ate to meal. Like ameliorate or something. I don't know. So if instinct alt-tabbed me there. I won't do it again, gang. What does ameliorate mean? This is going to be a real learn some words. Okay, ameliorate does mean to make something better, but I've spelled it wrong. There we go, well done. Why is the photo a picture of eggs? Can't tell you that one. That's something only your doctor can tell you, I think. Okay, don't have any clue what that could possibly be a picture of. Some poles with weird flags on them, maybe. Ants, flu, investments. So, if you have investments, that turns into affluence. Let's just do a quick spell check again. Affluence. Nice. So, oh, this is stonks, is it? This is some stonks. Okay. And up and down contains the sounds, well, contains some of the sounds of prosecute. Means intense. Contains some of the sounds of charcuterie. Acute, maybe? So now I'm thinking that these paintings actually don't mean anything relevant. Well, or sometimes they do, maybe? Because this one obviously doesn't. There's no way that means acute, right? So, yeah. We've done 9. So that was at 5 before, now it's at 9. So this is clearly tracking how many puzzles we've completed in the library. That's good. Alright, B. Some noise. Blamed. Okay, we've got an acronym here. That's good. It contains the sound for so that's a good one. Sorry, I'm just going to mute my phone. It is an anagram of blamed. So if anyone comes into chat and isn't aware of how the rules of these puzzles work, let me know and I'll happily explain. But this one we're looking for means confusion, is an anagram of blamed, and contains the sound So the AM is going to go together. Ambled. What's the meaning again? Confusion. Well, ambled. Bedlam. Nice. So that's just a noise. I guess could mean bedlam. I guess these are kind of potentially linked, but not a strong link, I suppose. So we've got a B, pollinating. B, peaceful. Opposite of peaceful. B contains the letters B, E, E, and has the sound lick in it. Oh, what's a word? It's going to end in L-I-C. You know, whatever the opposite of idyllic is, you know? I think this is a good time to get out. Word hippo. What's the opposite of idyllic? B. B something lick. I mean, it's got to end in B lick. We're not seeing anything good on word hippo. B. Disbelic, you know. We get a first letter, B. Okay, so let's start with B-E-E. Peaceful B. Something lick. B something lick. Well, word hippo can help us here. So a word that starts with B-E-E ends with L-I-C and is 9 letters long. Let's see what we get. Word hippo says there's no words that match that. Shit. Okay, what if we just go starts with B-E-E? Beekeeper, beefiness, Beelzebub, and beer house. Alright, well that's not very helpful. What about if we don't just include common words? Nothing especially good. Oh, L-I-C isn't the end? So let's go B-lick. B-lick. Oh yeah, B-lick. Maybe like that. But, okay, I'm just kind of looking through. Even if I just look at 9-letter words. Yeah, there's 9, okay. Even if I just look at 9-letter words that start with B-E-E, there's nothing good in here that fits. So maybe it doesn't start with B-E-E. Well, thinking like Barbaric. Alright, let's go back to that one. So this is some 8s on fire. 8 for... Oh, okay, hold on. Interesting. Bisected 8 for bifurcate. Gotta be. Have I spelled bi? How is it not? Oh, bifurcated. There we go. Okay. Hey, Juff, how are you today, by the way? Interesting. So, somebody boxing... It's the evolution of contamination. So contamination plus time equals this word. It contains some of the letters from whereabouts, or it is some of the letters from whereabouts. Presumably starting with B, about. Contamination bout. Okay, I could see that. About, yeah. And route. Rhymes with route. Bout. Okay. So let's go back to our B word. B. I mean, it's got to start with B-E-E. Unless it's B something B-E-E-L-I-C. Hey, sure, whatever. Could be B-X-B. Lick. B. There's no way it's going to look like that. I think it's going to be B something something. Or B lick. Belick. Belickiv. Belick. That's such an interesting word. I wonder. Belick. Lick. I mean, there's no way of getting an L-I-C-K word sound. Belick. Without L-I. You know, like. I can't think of any other letter pairings that would give you a lit sound, you know? So. Belick. Belick. Belickit. Belickiv. Oh, okay, so maybe the letters are fucking me up here. Maybe it's Bielic or Bielic cute or something. Bielic. Alright, we're gonna come back to this one. It's a weird enough one that it's throwing me off. Alright. C. A smiling dude. Cat. Air. Cartoon. Cat air. Cat air. Cartoon. Synonym of cartoon. Cartoon could just mean something like animated, you know. Sorry, animated in the sense of like lively. I thought it did have to contain... I guess it doesn't have to contain the letters in that order, does it? Or, sorry, it doesn't have to contain exactly that string of words, of the letters. But I thought it did, actually. Maybe... This is one of those fuzzy rules in Lingo where it typically does contain the letters in that exact sequence. And I think that makes me think that it has to. But it might not have to. It might just... I think it does have to, though. Now I'm unsure. I think it needs to have them in that order. I can't think of a... I mean, there's obviously none here that don't have that. So, yeah, I'm not sure. But we'll keep going. We'll go back to the B one. So, cartoon starts with C. Probably goes C-A-T. Cater. Yeah, I'm not sure. Something like animated. Maybe it just means cartoon in the sense of the other meaning of animated. Like, you know, a cartoon. Maybe a comic. Category. Yeah. Some colours and a weird bug symbol. Means the opposite of keep. Sounds the same as seed. Oh, seed. Yeah, cool. That is... What is that? An arrow? A spaceship, perhaps? So it means the same as fantastical. The letters resemble the letters in fantastical, but obviously starting with a C. And it sounds kind of like kayak, or rhymes with kayak. Fantastical. Kayak. Fantastical. Fantastical. What are some words like fantastical? Cinematographic. Fantastical. Creative. God. These library puzzles, I do respect that they're just like really hard word puzzles. I wonder if the library was just a a place that became the dumping ground for puzzles that were revealed to be too hard during testing, and then it was kind of fleshed out into a bigger little thing. So this one means something that's bigger than a company, so maybe like a corporation or something. Corporation. It contains the letters ME, and it sounds kind of like bonnet. Conglomerate. So again, ME is in that order in this one, Juff. So I do think the blue has to stay in the same order. Like, as I understand, I think it has to be in the same order. If not, it just almost always is. Fantastical. Alright, let's look up some synonyms for fantastical. What do we got? Breathtaking, wonderful, sublime, fascinating. Yeah, but it obviously has to... Crackerjack. Oh, is it crackerjack? That's a terrible word. Oh, thank God it's not that. I hate that. Chimerical. Oh, chimerical. I do like that as a word, but it's not one I've ever heard before. I'm not familiar with it. Well, Jeff, do you want to pop yours into chat? And we can give it a try and then confirm if that's a rule that we think exists. All right, cartoon, cat. What are some synonyms for cartoon? Comic strip, claymation, comic book. Bellicose. Oh, what a word. I've never heard that word before. Let's give it a try and see what happens. Oh, that's what it was. Well done. Bellicose. Demonstrating aggression and willingness to fight. Yeah, I had never heard that word before. Okay, so I guess this confirms they don't necessarily have to be in the same order on this, but they very frequently are. Not a great way to sum it up, but that's fine. Ah, I was on mute. Whoops. Harmful, L-E-T, inexperience. L-E-T, but it starts with a D. Deleterance. Delete. Torious? Oh, that seemed good. I mean, it's not just going to be some form of dangerousness. So. Alright, we'll come back to that. A purple potion. Well, dissolution. Delusion is founding. See, some of these are just phrased in such nice, funny words. Funny ways. A factory, I guess we're looking at. Dystop utopia. What's that? It's going to be dystopia. Oops. Oh my god. Alright. Inexperience, let, harmful. Okay, let's see what we get when we look at harmful synonyms. Detrimental is interesting. I mean, it's obviously not right. It doesn't have the right letters, but it's close. Deleterious. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know how to spell some of these tricky words, I guess. Alright. E. So we got some kind of coconut. Draw. What is the advancement of draw? Has an A in it, and it sounds like in case. And it starts with an E. A drawing. And E. It's not like an easel or something. E. It sounds like in case. Erase? Come back to that one, I think. Don't know what the hell that picture is going to be. Horrible. I mean, it means horrible. Sounds, looks like oblivious. And has the sound of egg in it. Egregious. Sure. A laser crown. Synonym of... Oh, okay, it's going to be emit. That was a pretty easy one. All we needed was this anagram. A NB flag. Opposite of excitement. Contains an I. And contains the sound we. Ennui. Now, why is ennui represented with an NB heart? Who knows? Alright. In case, draw. I'm thinking about a draw in the sense of a tie. Maybe not to draw something, but if it's a standstill, you know, adding time to that, you could get like a stalemate or... maybe some kind of treaty or something. No. Come back to that one too. F. We have the word high hidden in a kind of anaglyphy picture. Oh my god. Okay, so something that is within an F sounds kind of like facilitation, contains the letters of facetiously. Facts. Facet. Okay, fair enough. Thought bubble or speech bubble would be a part of a word, contain us, and contain the sound stir. Fastidious. Something. Would contain... No. Words would be contained within this thing. So... if we make a... No. What is it? This thing would be contained in words. So, God, these blue and red on the bottom, I never quite understand the order of. So, the one I always think is, there was a puzzle with red on the bottom, and it was mouth and saw, and it was teeth, right? Or tooth, I can't remember, one of the two. So, red on the bottom means the clue contains the answer. So, blue on the bottom means the answer contains the clue. E.g., the clue is contained within the answer. So this is going to be like sentence or language or something, I guess. Fusterus. Festival. Festivus. Yeah. Okay. Fissile. Crack. Fissure. Surface. Fissure. Alright. Candlelight. An anagram, an audio anagram of trough, starting with an F, so fraught, maybe? Sorry, fraught. Thank you to this A for reminding me of how the word fraught is spelled. So we've only missed this one in here. Nothing's occurring to me on this one. Fusterious or something like that, but we'll have to come back to it. A rose means gaudy, garish. There we go. Means opposite of rude, so polite, maybe genial. Perfect. Genie, denial, rude. Perfect. A goose means collect. Sounds like angle. Starting with a G. Glean. Collect. I guess to collect a thought you might glean something. Some kind of mine or microchip. River. Gorge. Gorge. That's gorge. Well, we're making good progress on these. Still some that we need to go back and get, but we'll get them. Should I write down the ones I'm not getting? Nah. We'll just find them again. Encase, draw, erase, efface. Tough. Okay, H. That's a moon with a flower, heart under it, maybe? Yule, he, easy, hard. H-E, so here. Herculean. Some kind of Among Us in space. Oh, a rocket ship, maybe. Cracked. Aesthetic. Hermetic? Nice. Some things. Some random shapes. And genius. He. Homogeneous. Heterogeneous. I think is the opposite. Oh god, what's... God, isn't it heterogeneous? Heterogeneous. Okay, there we go. Heterogeneous, that's what they call me. What the fuck is this meant to be? It kind of looks like a sideways kappa, but I don't think that's what it's meant to be. A door, I, gin. Let's give us a hinge. Okay, well that's the first side done, other than, I think, 2 missed puzzles. So just give us I, it does. So I guess we need 34 to unlock what is hopefully the elevator to the next level, I don't know. Okay, I, rebel. There we go. A wizard. Hindrance. Sediment. Impassment. Impediment, of course. You shall not pass. A weird frog face. Pragmatic. A, explain. Pragmatic is one of those words that I feel like I partially know what it means, but don't have the full vision of it. Okay, so pragmatic means dealing with things sensibly and realistically in a way that's practical rather than theoretical. I mean, okay. What's the opposite of pragmatic? Like, idealized, or like naive, I would have almost said. Idealistic, impractical, blue sky, theoretical, illogical, idiotic, idiot, irrational, inane. Oh, that's good. Okay. We've got this weird purple octopus thing. Opposite of reformed. Contains rig. Incorrigible. There we go. J. So wait, are these are going down? Okay. Who knows what the fuck that's meant to mean? J. Vivacious, largesse. J. Okay, let's look up vivacious. Contains the sound ill. Vivacious means attractively lively and animated. So the opposite of vivacious would be like slothishly. I don't know. Okay. Joyless? There's not a lot of words starting with J that seem to mean the opposite of vivacious. Joyless is like one of the few. There's really not many that start with J. Dejected, abject, joyless. These are just ones that have J in them. No. Really nothing. Wow. Okay. Let's keep looking. How many words starting with J can there even be? Largesse, I mean, joyless does seem like it could be good, but... Alright, we got a potion. Obvious. Elucidation. Liu. Oh, sorry. Wait, we in L? Oh my god. Well, that explains why it doesn't make sense. Why did I think this was J? Wait, but I... Wait, so it is I? H-I... So there's no J-K? A J and K up there or something? Okay, so we're on L. Well, that explains this. So, let's go back. Languid is a great word. Leisurely. Lethargic. Languish. Lifeless, that's good. Oh, come on. Oh, listless is nice. There we go. So we got some treasure in a crown. Liu, crate, worthwhile. Crate, lucrative. But lucrative does not contain the sound liu. I guess in lieu of. Yeah, alright, okay, fair enough. A criminal, stake out, lurk. 26 left before we ascend. Okay, N. Nay, scent, antiquated. Nascent? Nascent? Is that right? Nascent is one of those words I don't really know what it means. I guess it just means new, doesn't it? Nascent. Just coming into existence and beginning to display signs of future potential. Or freshly generated in a reactive form if you're talking about hydrogen, which no one ever is. Word. We know this one. Nomenclature. Okay. I wonder if that's a clue to that other word one that was in F or something we didn't get. That looks like kind of like a monkey looking through some binoculars, I would say. Concerned. Adjust. Nervous. Oh, nonplussed. Okay. God knows what that's meant to be. It would be contained on a shelf. It starts N-O and contains the sound null. Noble? No, null. It could be books. Oh, not knowledge? No. Null. I think I am going to write down the ones that I've missed so I can find them again more easily. Because otherwise, who knows where we'll end up here. Alright, let's do them in alphabetical order though. So I'm pretty sure we didn't miss any from D earlier. Let's just go through. So we've got A, B, 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 C, 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 D, 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 one in E. Okay, so we're missing one in E. Missing one in F, I think. Yep, and I think that's it. But let's double check. G, 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 H, 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 I, J, no, K, L, 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 L. Wait, so this is N. God. Alright, we've missed one in N. Okay. So we've only missed 3 so far, which is pretty good. And how many? 8. So there's 16 down here. So that's so weird. What's upstairs again? I can't remember now. Alright. Oh, so again, a picture of a moon with an egg. Clarify. Obfuscate. There we go. Don't know what the fuck that is. Opposite of acute. Obtuse. An owl with glasses. Would be contained at the zoo. On all elephant knit or knit. What is it going to be? An animal then, like orangutan or something? I don't know. All right, add it to the skipped list. A knight jousting elect. Oh, what's going to be oust? Yeah, sorry. I was like, this doesn't have a U in it, but then I remembered that's a sound anagram. All right. P. Got a surfer. Example. Dime. Pad. Pad dime. Paradigm? Nice. Another crown. If you go backwards from the aristocracy, you would get a plutocracy. Let's look that's a chance to learn a word, I think. A plutocracy, a society. Oh, just rich people in charge. Okay, fair enough. That's a catapult, is it? Opposite of safe. Car. Care. Precarious. Star or rainbow means dull. Prosaic, right? Yeah. Nice. Alright. God, I gotta say, we're making not too shabby progress on this one, huh? We're actually doing pretty good. Ah. A potion. Something that a mouth is within. And starts with R and has raconteur. How does a raconteur have a mouth? Other than in the same way that every human being has a mouth. Okay, a raconteur tells anecdotes in a skillful and amusing way. Fair enough, they do have a mouth on them, eh? What is that? Tapper. Okay. Accommodating. Reluctant? Resistant? Opposite of accommodating. Sounds kind of like resistant. Reserved. Resentful. That's an interesting one. Resitulant or something, maybe. God, there's some tough words in this section. Okay. I think that's a Frankenstein. Oh, that's Atlas holding up the globe. Okay. Dresser, a correction. Redress. Yeah. Okay. A musical note. Skill. So this is something that contains a skill. Ire. Raya per. This is R, right? Raya per Rai. Reapply. God, I don't understand that one. Another R. So we've got two in R that we've missed, are there? Yeah. I'll mark it down twice. Okay. Alright. S. Some people talking. Convergence. The opposite of a convergence is going to be a schism. A ghost thing. Judicious. Judicious. Moving on from judicious. Stoic, of course. Some wine in a glass. Alcohol will turn into something. Up. Petrify. Simplify. Supply. What does alcohol turn into? That's hard. Come back to that. We've got something there. God knows what the fuck that's meant to be. Flexible. Up. Pull. Supple. And finally, T. T. So we've got happy and sad things. Temperament. Temperament. God, how do you spell temperament? Oh, took a screenshot. Temperament. There we go. Assign. Confident. Sensitive. Tentative, maybe. Perfect. That is a weird lighthouse, I guess. A thing, a synonym for roost. No, torso. Anagram, not synonym. And a parrot. Tree is word. Tree. Treatise would contain lots of words. Fair enough. Alright, so how close are we to finishing this bottom section? If you'll just allow me a brief moment to ban somebody. There we go. Alright, how close are we to finishing this bottom section? 7. We need to do 7 more. Hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. If we do 7 more, we'll unlock this door. So we actually have to fully finish downstairs to do that. That's crazy. Yikes. Alright, well, we've answered all the ones that we can get easily. So now let's go through and do all the ones that we can't get easily, I guess. Tough stuff. Alright, let's head to E. Start there. So, in E we had in case. So we know it starts with E, contains an A, probably ends in SE, I would guess. Or sounds like it ends in SE. I think it's gonna be like advance or something. Let's look at some words that match these letters. So we're looking for 6-letter words starting with E that end in CE. Let's start with that. It's gonna be a lot. Oh, there's not that many actually. Efface. Well, there you go, was the first one. What the fuck is efface? Efface just means to erase a mark from a surface, so it just means erase. Great. Well, you can't say we're not learning things on this stream. Efface, to cause a memory or emotion to disappear completely, to make oneself appear insignificant or inconspicuous. Alright, fair enough. Okay, in the F-town, we had some much harder ones. So it starts with F, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're looking for a 10-letter word starting with F that contains the letters US. I mean, I tried, what did I try? Fastidious. But that doesn't work. It's not the right, doesn't quite fit. And so obviously the meaning is going to be something that's like, oh wow, there's a lot of 10-letter words starting with F that have a US in them. I mean, it's also going to have an ST. I think it's going to have an STI. Sorry. I think the letters STI are going to be in it because it's actually kind of hard to have a word that sounds like stir without STI. USTI specifically. Okay, so that's narrowed it down a lot. So what do we got? Fustianize? Don't know what that means. These are words that I am not familiar with. None of them. Fustianize. Fustigated. Fustigates. Fustigates. And fustigator. Let's look up some of these words, shall we? Fustianize. Fustigate. So fustianize means something. Means to use pompous or bombastic language. I mean, that's close to what we want here, isn't it? Fustianize. And fustigate means to cudgel, beat, or punish severely. Now that's a nice word. Okay. But anyway, obviously neither of those are correct. Okay, so maybe it's not UST. I mean, it doesn't have to be STI, I guess. It could just be UST. So filibuster? Oh, that has a lot of words. That's gotta be it. Come on. Yes. Boom, boom. That was a tough one. We got there. All right. So I can cross off F. Hey, Semtic. How are you today? All right. Let's look at N. I-L-N. Is that N? Yeah, N. Nascent. Nomenclature. Nonplussed. Here we go. So something that would contain a shelf. Sorry, something that would be contained on a shelf. Only 5 letters. Has N-O in it. Probably starts with N-O. And null. Alright. I think it's going to contain an L as well. So there's not that many. Oh, it's fucking novel. Of course it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's going good, Semtech. We're making good progress. I'm not sure how many of the streams you caught, but we're in this kind of bonus area where we're just solving word puzzles. Because we got bored of running around the more non-Euclidean areas. But it's good. It's good fun. I do like word puzzles, so it's good. So this is something that would be contained at a zoo, so probably an animal. It has the letters NIT in it, possibly starts with NIT, definitely starts with N, and has the sound all in it. So that could be an LE or something like that. How many letters are we dealing with here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, that is a long word. That is a long-ass word. So there's going to be all kinds of things that could fit here. Lots of words. Okay, what if we just go common words? What do we get? Not that many. Non-functional, non-negotiable, normativeness, nullification. I mean, I don't know how nullification would be contained at the zoo, but, you know, could be. Non-historical. Non-productive. No, none of these really work, do they? Why don't they work? What if we try starting with NIT? Let's see some 13-letter words that start with NIT. I mean, there's nothing good in here. I don't know what these words mean, but knit-tedness. Yeah, none of these really track. Yes, it's true that not all of our streams are in good time zones for for places around the world. We try to do one in the Australian evening time and one in the Australian midday on the weekend, so people can tune in for that one if they're around. But I do post all my VODs on the Duff Plays YouTube channel, so you can check that out if you want to catch some historic lingo play. What are some animals? I mean, it's got to be an animal, right? It's got to be an animal that starts with N. So let's see. It's going to be a noun starting with N. I mean, there's just so many. Neanderthal. Nematologist. What is nematology? Is that a animal thing? Is that snakes or something? Snakes is herpetology, isn't it? Okay, nematology is the study of nematodes or roundworms. So that's not... Probably not found in a zoo, you would guess. Nutritionist. Sorry, how do I spell nutritionist? You would find nutritionists. Nutritional. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything. Don't know what the fuck nutraceutical means. Not seeing anything that really jumps out to me for this. Nutraceuticals are products derived from food sources that provide both nutrition and pharmaceutical medicinal benefits. Okay, great. Oh my god, are we in O? Oh my god, we're in O. What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god. No wonder I can't find this word. It's because it doesn't start with a fucking N, it starts with an O. Jesus Christ. Well, that helps. Okay. I'm looking. Oceanologist? Seems odd, but... Octogenarians? You'd find them in a zoo, would you? I guess. Optimizations, organizations, ornamentalist, ornithologist. Oh, yes. Yep. Was that what you were going to say, Semtic? The owl above was a good clue. I was just stuck on the N for so long that I didn't even think about things. Anywho. Alright, nearly there. We've got 2 R words. P, Q, R. So we've got this one, which means the opposite of accommodating. Reticent. Reticent. Reticent is the opposite of accommodating. What's a longer word that means reticent? How many letters are we looking at? 12. So a longer version of reticent, I think. Starting with an R. I mean, yeah, maybe reticent isn't correct, but I feel like reticent is so close. I tried resistant. Yeah, nothing's really jumping out to me. Okay, let's go back to our word finding. So what do we got? We want words starting with R, contains letters A and T. And we think it's probably going to have a C in it too. Let's just make that decision now. And it's going to be, what do we say? 10 letters. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, 12 letters, fuck. So let's say it's got a C. I think it's going to have C-A-N-T in it. I feel like that's the letter pattern that we're going to have. Okay, reciprocants or recantations is such a nice word. Okay, so it's not that. Let's try... So it definitely has A-N-T in it. Let's try A-N-T in that sequence, shall we? It also contains a C. Recalcitrant. Oh, that's so nice. Recalcitrant. I didn't think that meant that, but let's get a definition check in here. Having an obstinately uncooperative attitude towards authority or discipline. You know what? That is totally the opposite of accommodating. So, well done, Lingo creator. All right. Something that would contain a skill, starts with an R, but contains IRE, and probably a P as well. And how many letters are we looking at? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 letters, alright. There's going to be too many words here. Let's go to common words only and see what we find. Readership, repairable, reciprocal, reparative, repertoire. How about that? Ooh, that's good. Repertoire. Alright, nice. And O. No, not O. What is it? S. Our last one down here is an S word. This one here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, starts with an S, contains UP, and sounds like petrify. And is kind of the... what happens if you age alcohol, I guess you would say. Stupefy? I don't understand that at all, I don't think. Stupefy. Make someone unable to think or feel properly. I guess that's what alcohol does to you, but that's not really what alcohol turns into. I don't know. Anyway, alright, that's the bottom floor done, question mark? So, does that... Genius Lounge, population U. That's so sweet. Well, but that doesn't let me upstairs where there's more puzzles, so how do we get up there? What the hell? How do I get upstairs? What? But I've been up there. Why can't I get up there? That's so weird. Alright, let's do it this way. We've gotten there before. Let's do that instead. So if we go... Weird. If we go to level 2, and we load into there, then we can get to the top floor of the library from there. It's just weird that it doesn't let me get up there normally. Okay, anyway. I think it's down here, isn't it? Yep. Whee! So this takes me to the library. And the library takes me to the... This takes me to the staircase, and the staircase takes me to the library if I look for it, which I think here it is, yep. To the top floor of the library, specifically. So there must be some way... We'll get to these later. There must be some way that I'm meant to... So this is B. Okay, I don't know, so Z. That I'm meant to get up here, but I don't know. That's so weird. These are just some extra puzzles. Well, that's very strange. Okay, that's so odd. I wonder why it's like this and not different. Alright, well I guess let's just do some of these top puzzles up here and see what happens. No, I'm not flying. There's just like an invisible wall here. Like an invisible floor, you know? I guess you would call it glass. I don't know. So yeah, this is how I got here before, and now I got here. I started on the bottom, but I'm just up here now. Anyway, all right, let's go through. So believe. Bifurcate. Is there a different word for bifurcate? Whatever. We'll come back to this. These are the top library puzzles. All right. Okay. I did some of these, but I didn't get that far with them. Century, offenses, failure. So it contains the sounds of century. Censure. Nice. Causal, confidential, environmental. So it's the opposite of causal. Correlary. What's the opposite of causal? Unrelated. Disconnected. So causal, relating to or acting as a cause. So the opposite of consequential, maybe? Why is that not working? It's gotta be it's like why is it not consequential? It so clearly should be consequential, right? Is there another word that means consequential? Consequent, subsequent. Okay, there's a word called concomitant. Doesn't really look good. Collateral? Succeeding, successional. None of those really work. I actually can't believe it's not consequential. I keep thinking I've misspelled it. That's how sure I am that's right. Isn't it causal? Yeah, I guess you're right. It seems pretty causal, you know, one thing causes the other. Consequential, you know, it's of a consequence. But I guess you're right. Maybe we're looking like disconnected, you know? We got a manila folder, discussion, contrabands, mercy. Oh my god. Contrabands. Oh god, I don't even know where to start with this one. Discussion. So the purple means it's like mixed up, changed, you know? So it will contain some of the sounds of mercy, so maybe myrrh. Starts with a C. Will contain some of the letters of contraband, so contra-myrrh. Cool. And contains a similar meaning to discussion. Conversation? So what's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 letters. An 11-letter word that means something kind of similar to discussion. Or not similar, but in the same ballpark, you know? Concussion. I don't know. Alright. J. Professionals, language. So, professionals, oh, jargon. Yes, okay. So pink on top means, like, this. It's a sound made by these. So, professionals use this sound. Let's look at me jargon. Alright, got a face. Tan on jaundice. There we go. We got a bell. A ditty. Jingle. Bells make jingles, that's fine. What the fuck is that meant to be? An eye, maybe? Something hilarious. Binocular, jocular. Okay. Some colours. Green. So this means... it's an example of green. I think we need an example of green. Kale? So kale, I guess, is an example of a green, in the sense that green means like leafy green. Kale is in there, and grayscale contains the sound kale. Okay. So a ship would contain this. Keel. So this is going to be an example of a fruit, an example of a noun, and have the sound we. There we go, kiwi. What is that? Somebody skateboarding maybe? Or jumping over a fence? A leptman extravagance. Starting with a K. Kleptomania? I don't understand how that's the opposite of extravagance. I guess extravagance in the sense of you'll buy anything you want. Kleptomania is you'll steal anything you want. Does that count as an opposite? I mean, I'd say hardly, but it worked, so let's allow it. Alright. So, L. So, what a knife would turn into contains the sound sir. Oh, an occupation. Laceration. A knife would turn into a laceration? Sure, why not? Okay, generosity. Large. Largest. So, contains some of the sounds from largest. Oh, you have the opposite of causal? What do you think it is, Semtic? Let's go back to C. Here we go. See what we get. This one. Coincidental. Oh, that's so good. Of course, that's what it's going to be. Well done. That's really good. If you can figure out the opposite of Mercy Contraband's discussion as well while you're here, because that one seems like it's going to be a fucking nightmare. But anyway. Okay, we're in L. So we got laceration. Oh yeah, okay. So generosity. Okay, it's going to be large S, right? Oh no. Does that not mean what I think it means? Large S does mean generosity, but it's not the right number of letters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. Large. I mean, wow, I'm really surprised it's not large S. A synonym for large S that also has large in it. I mean, come on. Oh, it's got an E at the end. Fuck, I'm such an idiot. Okay, large S. Whoops. Spelling. It'll get you. Alright. Altitude. Latitude. Easy. Opposite of massive. Tiny. Starting with an L. It contains the word shun and contains lil. Oh, Lilliputian. An excellent word. Very fun when you know, authors are able to just kind of create words that enter the consciousness like this. I think this is my favorite type of word. Words that are just like from a specific thing and have taken on that meaning. It's wonderful. M. God, what's this mint again? I cannot remember what mint means here. Let's see if we can figure it out. So altruistic, something that means altruistic, sounds kind of like blasphemous, magnanimous. What does orange mean here? Something to do with the spelling? I don't know. I don't know. I hope we don't run into more of those. Oh, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Magnanimous. How is orange magnanimous? A tycoon magnate. Mint magnate. What is it doing? I don't understand. Pathetic, enchanting, magnetic, purple. I actually have no idea what this middle one means. Majestic, luminescent, effervescent. Oh god. What does this mint color mean? Oh, so mint. Okay. So this mint color is just kind of an indicator that it has to do with this other puzzles not meanings, like solutions. So maybe that means it's like... Oh, these are all kind of similar, aren't they? They all start with M-A-G-N. Is maybe what we're meant to take from this. So... Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright. I don't know what the actual clues on here are, really, to be honest. They're all just kind of similar. Well, I don't know, whatever. Alright, we got some cues, have we? A shrub. Qualitative. Catalytic. I've not heard that word before. Is this a type of shrub? Quat. A flowering plant native to eastern and southeastern Africa. Quat. Or sorry, cat. Alright, it's like a... Oh, it looks kind of like a... Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, cool. An edible plant, I guess. Momentum, art, physics, quantum. A trophy, excavate, starry glory, gives us quarry. I don't know what the fuck that's meant to be signifying. Fourth, 10, turn, quaternate or something. Alright, let's find this word. Quart. Like, why can't I think of... It's gonna start with quart. It's gonna be 10 letters. Quaternary. There we go. Alright, we're flying through these, huh? We got, was this R? Yep, okay. Damage. Okay, so it means damage, it sounds like damage, and it spells like damage. Rampage. Rummage. What's a word that means damage but looks like rummage? I mean, rampage. No, it's not rampage. Ravage. That's good. Okay. Disqualify. Word that means disqualify. Sounds like accuse, recuse. Okay. Somebody meditating. Repair. Hypnotize, lies. Realize? Repair. what's the word I'm thinking of? Oh god, no, it's not coming to me. Okay, so it's not realizes. What are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Rehabilitate, reconstitute, reestablish, reinstate, recover, revive, restitute, reinstate, rethread, reinforce, rectify, redress, resolve. Well, we're not figuring it out yet. Recompense. Remove. To make amends for. Rectify. Reconcile. That's not terrible. No. Recompense. Rejuvenate. Revitalize. Oh, that's good. There we go. Alright. Soft. Shrugged. Ugh. Oh, ragged. Oh, rugged. Ah, there we go. Alright, so what haven't we got up top? We haven't got a B and a C. Let's go quickly take a look. We're missing a B. This one. Bisected by... It's going to be a synonym for bisected. Bisect. Yeah, bisected. Sorry, bisected. Bifurcated. Branched. Broken up. It's not bi. No. What's another word for this? Bi. I'm sure it's going to end with like, what have we got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 letters. How many words starting with BI are there? Oh, not that many. Bilateral. There we go. Alright, which means we just have one C word left to do, which was this one, was it? No, this one. This is going to be such a tough one. Yeah, we'll come back to that, I think. Alright. We're in S-Town. What is that? Straightforward. It's the opposite of straightforward. Subsonic. It's gonna be something that's in that kind of. The purple. So this C word is gonna be a fucking nightmare because purple is one of the most vague colors, in my opinion. So it basically means that you have to change some of it. And that is so vague, but that's as clear as I can get. So some of the... So it's probably going to rhyme with mercy, or it's going to contain the sound mer in it. It's going to either have mer or C in it as a sound. It's going to contain maybe about half of the letters of contrabands. So con something ba, you know, like con verbal or something would kind of fit that middle requirement. It's going to contain, you know, some of the letters there, basically. Or yeah, it's the same length, so I'd imagine we're probably swapping letters out. So maybe about half the letters will be swapped out in here. And on the bottom, I honestly don't have a great answer for what it means. It's like... I guess I would say like, it's going to be kind of similar but different to a discussion. So maybe a conversation is like too similar. Something that's like in the same ballpark as a conversation, as a discussion, but not too similar. So I would say even like texting or something would kind of fit conceptually there, but it could be literally all kinds of things, right? So God knows. Anyway, yeah, I hate purple. Purple is the worst color for sure. Consultation. It doesn't have, it kind of has the C sound in it in consultation. Let's see. No, it's too long. Consultant, yeah, I don't know. It's a good thought though. Like, that consultation is totally the type of word that could work, you know? Straightforward, starting with S. Okay, what's a word that means straight, the opposite of straightforward? Strange. How many letters are we looking at? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. It's gonna have, I think we're gonna have O-N-I-C at the end. Let's see what ends in O-N-I-C. Sardonic is interesting. Yeah, that's good. All right. So an example of a rock sedimentary. Commercial? I think I tried commercial, but I'll give it another try, Jeff. Let's take a look. These C ones are absolutely terrible. Yeah. Again, kind of feels similar, but not quite right. The folder is maybe a clue. Like, I feel like it's going to be something businessy. You know, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Do I play any custom maps? Reality Truth. This is the first time I've played Lingo. So the answer to that is, I guess I'm open to it. But right now I'm still working through the actual game. But yeah, theoretically, I heard there was a big custom level, like a really big kind of additional level set area somewhere. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm totally willing to try it out. Have you got a specific custom map, Reality Truth, that you've seen that's a good one for folks? I do quite like Lingo, but I feel like it could, like having more well-edited or well-reviewed content would be a great thing for it. Kins, I mean, it's going to be skin, right? Yeah. That's a saxophone. Just let it be saxophone, okay. Okay, so it contains the sound lime. It means the opposite of angsty. Opposite of angsty. What's the opposite of angsty? Calm, unflappable. I like that. Sure. Sedate. I suppose, yeah, maybe I will come back. So for context, Reality Truth, Lingo is a game that we're playing in between our kind of monthly game club games. So we've about to cover Tunic this month, and we're going to start covering a new game next month. And Lingo is a game that I'm playing in between. So this is probably going to be my last Lingo stream for a while, but I suspect between the end of when we talk about our next month's game and when we kind of record the episode on it and prep for the month after, I might come back to do some more Lingo and check out some of these custom maps or just kind of finish off Lingo more. If you like Tunic Reality Truth, you're welcome to come along to our next stream on Sunday where we'll be doing more of an in-depth Tunic discussion and review. We've been playing back through it for a month, and we'll be kind of talking about it in more detail and then announcing next month's game and giving away a copy of that game as well. So if you want to tune in, you're welcome. Follow along or use the links in the down below to participate. Now, I can't help but think slime for some reason when I see this. Slime. I mean, like, sublime. Oh, there you go. Okay, sublime. I wouldn't have necessarily called sublime the opposite of angsty, but that's all right. Worked out pretty well. All right, T. Digestive tract. There we go. That's an easy one. A type of person, grunt. So a type of person that is a category. Grunt is a category of sound that would be contained within this. What even is a grunt? A grunt is like a type of exclamation or something. And kind of sounds like gigabyte. I mean, all I can think of is terabyte, but it's not going to be that. It's a type of person. A type of person. Tenubyte. Tangasite. A type of person that also is a category that grunt would belong to. So grunt maybe is like a type of henchman or assistant. Gigabyte. Something that looks kind of like gigabyte. Termite. Yeah. A grunt is a soldier. I like that. So we could be looking at some type of warrior or fighter. Terabyte. Yeah, nothing's jumping out to me. A lecture. Tell age. Tutelage, maybe. It's got to start with T. So, Juff, each of these is, like, grouped by their first letter in alphabetical order. So, wait, actually, hold on. Is it alphabetical order? I think it might be alphabetical order, actually. S-A, S-E, S-K, S-U. Wait, so it is alphabetical order. Okay, hold on. So, not only is it starting with a T, we know the second letter is between R and U. R, S, T, U. So basically, it's got to be T-U. T-U something. Some words starting with T-U. How many letters are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're looking for a 10-letter word starting with T-U that maybe ends in I-T-E, let's say. Let's just assume that for now. There's no letters found, no words found that match those letters. Right. Well, let's say it ends with T at least. Wow, I can't find any 10-letter words starting with T-U that end with T. That's so interesting. It's given me Tumblrites. Don't know if I'd allow Tumblrite. Turbidites. What the fuck is a turbidite? Weird. Tumidities. Tues nights. Turpentine. Tutelaries. That's interesting. Let's put this down in our to come back to list, I think. Do we finish T? Other than that? No, we had one here. Leadership, uncanny, tier, toot. Oh, troglodyte. That's interesting. Yeah, that's good, Juff. I like that. All right. Well done. Leadership, uncanny, toot. Leadership turns into something. Mentorship really is what I want to kind of... It's a vibe I'm getting from here. Uncanny. Tuntery. Uncanny. Toucanny. Don't think it's gonna be that, is it? Okay, so it starts with T, probably TU from what we're seeing here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters, starting with TU. There's not that many, but there's maybe too many to search through. Tubular, tumulus, turmoil. But that obviously doesn't share letters with uncanny. I think it's going to have an N in it. We think it'll most likely have an N in it. I mean, I kind of feel like it might end in a Y as well. Tear. What does ternary mean? Ternary means... Oh, it's something to do with wood turning. Yeah, okay. Don't need to know about that. Turnkey? Tuscany? I mean, Tuscany has some good letters in it, doesn't it? Turnips, turn off, turnies, leadership, tier, or tear. So it either has the sound for tear or tear in it. Yeah. Nothing immediately is jumping out at me for this one, so let's come back to it. That's a T word, okay. Alright, what's this, W? Yes. Witness, quit, nowhere. Write it out. It doesn't necessarily sound like uncanny, Juff. It's going to be spelled kind of like uncanny, so it's going to share some letters, basically, is all purple tells us, because purple is a piece of shit colour that we hate. Witness, quit, witless, nowhere. So opposite of nowhere is somewhere. Opposite of nowhere. Wit. Foods. Interesting. Opposite of open is closed. What? Superior. Whoa, where? Oh, it's got tear in it again. God, I hate purple. I hate purple as a colour. I hate seeing it. Ordinary. Canny. This is W, right? Oh no, it's U. Okay. Sorry. That explains why. Okay, so opposite of nowhere. That's got some quit in it and witness. Ubiquitous. Superior. Ulterior, maybe? Yeah. And this smiling little guy is practical. Utilitarian. Alright. This is V, is it? Yes, good. Let's double check those letters because we keep fucking it up. Wanderer, vagabond. Brilliant. Valiant. A wanderer. Vagrant. So see, here's a good example of purple, right? Shares some of the letters, specifically the A-N-T. Very unhelpful, but, you know, there you go. It is what it is, I guess. Okay, constant. Variant. Variable. This is a roadrunner, I think. Speed. Velocity. And that's a turtle shell. Intersection. Tex. Air. What? Tex. Intersection. Veritech. Oh, vertex. Oh my god. There we go. Alright. Keep on going. We're getting there. We're getting there. We've only missed 2. Okay. Okay. So there's some weird ones. What are we in? W. So that's a mouth thing, I guess. Desire. Rust. Huh. Interesting. Tyranny for the T word. Let's go back. Wait, did we get all the T words or do we miss? We missed one, didn't we? Oh yeah, this sounds good. Well done, Semtic. Wow, you're really cooking on these, Semtic. It's great. I'll just leave you with the hard ones. You can feed them to me. That's brilliant. Yeah, leadership turns into tyranny. So if you're not familiar, brown is like time, the passage of time. So leadership progresses into tyranny. Uncanny, tyranny, makes sense, and tier. Perfect. Excellently done. Top points for Semtic on that one. W. So we've got a moon. So this is going to be wax, isn't it? Yep. What the fuck is that? Some kind of... Nope, I don't even have an idea of what that could possibly be. A boat on the ocean with a bird above it, perhaps? A dock. Oh, so it maybe is a boat. War. A dock. So a word that means dock. A wharf. Yeah, okay. And this is a trophy with a W. Drop. Win. Wheatfield. Wheel. Wheeled. Okay, great. Alright, X. I have no idea what that painting is meant to be. Like, what is it? Okay. Fuck, what does this purple mean again? It means something that I don't know. Purple. No, lit. Lives in. Oh, that's right. It's the one that means the habitat, huh? So X. What the fuck? Per person. No, foe. Xenophobe. A plant. Xylem. Okay, a rainbow. So it's something that a key would be contained as part of that has lop and low. Lope. X. Exalope. X. What would a key be in that starts with an X? Xylophone, of course. The classic X word, of course. That is a xylophone, I see now. What was this one? So something that lives in a rock that has no in it. Xenolith. Is that, what is that again? Is that like the Rosetta Stone is a xenolith? A rock fragment. Okay, no. So a xenolith is a rock fragment that becomes enveloped in a larger rock. Okay, so just some rocks that get stuck in other rocks, I guess. That's fine. What are we looking at? Y? Is that Y? Is that a Y? I guess it is. Okay. So we've got something up there. God knows what. It's an example of an animal. It's a yak. Is that a yak? Sure, why not? What kind of reflection or a sound? A yell, maybe? Oh, yelp. Yeah, of course. This is a person smiling. The opposite of you. The opposite of you. Yokel. How is yokel the opposite of you? Oh, that's so sweet. So yokel is an uneducated and unsophisticated person. And that is the opposite of me. Oh, that's so sweet by the developer of Lingo. Thank you. And we've got some seasons up here. Okay, season, you. I'd. So a word starting with U, containing sorry, starting with Y, contains IDE. Oh, Yuletide? There we go, nice. Alright. And Z, indifference, zealotry. The opposite of indifference is zealotry, that makes sense. What is that meant to be? The maximum, the zenith. Okay. A gust of wind over the trees. So, an example of air, zephyr? I got to check, meaning check on that one. A zephyr, a light wind, a soft, gentle breeze. Okay, cool. This again looks like some acid rain, maybe. Vigor, zeal. No. Zaniest or zest, then. Tipsiest. Tipsiest. Zest. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so we just have one left. Is that right? One left up here. And it's that weird C purple word that's going to be hell. Okay, wait, where is it? Okay. Okay, so we're looking for a word that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters long. So we know it's 11 letters long. It starts with a C. I'm going to try starting with... Well, let's start with that. How many 11-letter words starting with a C are there? I'll tell you, there's a lot. So... Wait, what was that? Sorry, Semtic, I missed what you said that to. You said, oh, it's an orange in the picture, but I don't know what that was about. So, there's a lot of 11-letter words starting with C. Let's say it ends with NDS and see where that gets us. Oh, zesty, yeah. Oh! Damn. I was like, oh, that could be it. Correspond. Okay. So it's probably not this. Campgrounds. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, doesn't look like it's going to end in NDS then. Let's try ending just in DS. Comp. Yes, true. Let's look at the alphabet. So CO. Okay. I mean, that doesn't confirm for us, but that means it's probably CO. I think CO seems good as our starting letters. Let's say CO ending in DS and see what we get. That's a folder, I think, or maybe that's a building. Maybe that's meant to be a building. Coast Guards. Condescends is interesting. Yeah. Nothing immediately jumps out at me there. It's probably CO. Let's say CO and it contains MER and see what we get. MER in the order. MER. So if it's... Yeah, so... What about consumerism? Yeah. Consumerist? Commercials, we've already tried. Okay. What about... Maybe it doesn't start with CO. Maybe we should say it starts with CU. Well, then we're getting cummerbunds, which we know is not right. Actually, what is this, you know? Like, this is a nightmare of a puzzle. Just trying to look from other meanings. Oh, commercials seems so close. Like, commercialization is like the vibe, isn't it? Consumerist. I hate purple so much. Well, we got it. So, fuck you, purple. Which means we've gotten all the bottom ones. So now we just have these three left. And these are going to be actual nightmares. How is that like discussion, Juff Juff? Yeah, you know what? Great. It's a great point. Purple is the worst color. That's how. Okay. So, I don't even know how to do these, honestly. Like, so the bottom green here means that it's kind of something in the environment, which I assume means we're going off of the picture, right? I don't know what else we could possibly go off of. So going off of these pictures, so that's 5, 5. This is 7 letters. This is 7 letters. So let me go see if this painting appeared anywhere else in here. Like maybe there was a pumpkin. I don't think there was, but TVS LMNOPQ. So Q. There was a P, but I don't think there was a pumpkin down there, was there? That's P. I mean, I'm pretty sure there wasn't a pumpkin down there. So it's not really helpful. So, how are we meant to solve this? So this is 7 letters, and is it represented by an empty frame here? We've got a pumpkin. We've got these directions, which could be like north, south or something, you know, or like south, north. Could really be anything. Well, we know it starts with a C. Crosshairs. Ooh. Oh, Juff, that was so good though. This bad boy is a 7-letterer that starts with a P. Is it a poodle? Nope. Is it a something? Don't know what it could possibly be. And this is blank. Starts with L. Lacking a frame, a L. Can we think of a word that means empty that starts with an L? Let's see. Lacking, lifeless, too many letters. But I don't even know if it's the meaning of, yeah, if it's the meaning of, like, if we're just describing what's in the painting. Oh, Persian is great. God, Semtic, you're killing it. Nah, good try though. I'm just looking through my L words for an L word that means empty. That could fit, that isn't lacking, which honestly felt really good. Lifeless. Little. I'm not seeing anything in here that looks good. And it's so weird because this one is so obviously a pumpkin. You know, like it's just like describe what's in the painting. Oh, panther is interesting. Nah, good try, Juff. I wonder if there's something else I'm meant to read from these, like, books, you know, like the specific color of books next to the thing or something. I mean, I don't think so. They just seem random, but who knows? Oh god, crosshairs was so good. Cross paths, crossroads. Crossroads feels good. Let's look at some synonyms for crossroads. Crisscross. I guess crossroads is one word anyway. A clock. Yeah. Could it be a clock of some kind? Clock hands. I don't know what it's meant to be. A clock. Yeah. I mean, a crossroads feels good to me. Like, it does feel like a crossroads. But then, I mean, this one's empty, so what the fuck are we meant to... The thing is, I did see a few empty paintings around there. Let me just go see... So there's an obviously empty slot, but it has no frame, so I'll just ignore that. I'm going to go see Cross Water. It's interesting. I'm just going to look for empty frames and see if we see anything that stands out to us in here. Especially in the L section, actually. So let's just jump to L. Okay, so there's one. Laceration is empty. Largesse is empty. Latitude is empty. Lilliputian is not empty. So, latitude. Latitude. Maybe it's longitude. That could be something. How many letters was it again? I think longitude is too long for what it is, but... Oh wait, and it fucking starts with C. Sorry, I'm looking here. Longitude. Allocated. Right, let's go back. Let's go back and look. So, but all the L ones here, they didn't have missing frames, did they? They just had empty paintings. So that's not quite the same, is it? Alright. Let me just keep looking for empty frames. Specifically. I'll go and try Crosswater in a moment. That's a good thought. Sorry, I just was on a mind trip. So we've got recuse is empty. Rugged is empty. So we could be meant to gather letters from empty areas. So like 2 R's, an S. There were 3 L's. A T. T, T. So S, T, R, L, W. No, this doesn't seem to be very promising. Yeah. Okay. Were there any empty frames? I swear I thought I saw some empty frames up here, but now I'm unsure. Maybe they were downstairs. We can check in a second. So we've got an empty frame in here on the X. But I mean, yeah. I'm not really seeing anything up here that is an empty frame. If I go to here, okay, sorry. If I go, I'm gonna have to come back to here at a certain point, but let's just do this first. Let's just do a bit of checking out the bottom. So we already solved all the bottom puzzles, I believe. But if we come back here and we look, so for example, let's look in here. So C. No, okay, so there's no paintings that matched, but we saw the painting that matched at latitude. So I'm just going to kind of poke around and see if we see any other matching paintings. So we want to see that weird cat. We want to see an empty frame with no painting in it, but actually the frame. And we want to see potentially the targeting reticle thing. Nothing's jumping out to me that looks familiar, which is a bit worrying. The Genius Lounge. I'll go back to it in a second. Well, let's check it out. So this is what we got when we unlocked, when we beat the this area. This room looks familiar to you. Spend a lot of time in the Genius round, do you? Truth. Oh, I see. It's in a custom map. Yeah, cool. We did that. Okay, so I mean, none of the downstairs paintings are in... Sorry, none of the upstairs paintings can be found here. There's just clearly none that are there. Which is sad, but good to know. So there's nothing about downstairs that seems to be related to the upstairs paintings. I'm just doing a quick second lap around, but I think that means we need to go back upstairs and just see if there's anything else upstairs. Yeah, okay, maybe we'll go back upstairs and we'll see if there's anything upstairs that looks especially familiar or similar to the downstairs stuff. Yeah. How the fuck do I do this again? What is this way? Yeah, so So we need something. So we got, okay, so the crosshairs we found in the L for latitude. Or was it longitude? I can't remember. I think it was latitude. So the Sphinx and the pumpkin, did they exist up here? What I'm calling the Sphinx, I guess. So we got a lot of empty spots, that's fine. But do we see the Sphinx? And do we see the pumpkin? Sphinx just, yeah. So the Sphinx is in level 2. And the Sphinx is in level 1 as well, actually, I think. And the cross is in level 2. Sorry, level 1. And maybe level 2 as well. The pumpkin, I don't think I remember seeing before, but maybe it's somewhere. I'm honestly not sure. Oh, the pumpkin has its own level. Oh, so maybe these are relating to other levels. And clues in those levels. Yeah. I wonder if that's what it is. If it's something to do with the other levels. That's not the pumpkin, no. Okay, so maybe it's not to do with this library at all. Oh! If it's related to levels, then I bet I know what the empty one is. There we go. Oh, it's just downstairs. Oh, great. Oh, so from A. Okay, cool. Okay, so then it's related to levels, maybe. Yeah, I'll do my best. I will do my best. I've seen one of them, the like time trial one, I guess you'd call it. So like, what's the name of level 1 and what's the name of level 2? You know what I mean? Like, the name of this is pumpkin. The name of this is library. So what's the name of the first and second level? Start with C. Color house or something, you know? But what it makes me think. And this one's gonna be like puzzling or whatever. Puzzles. Alright. This might be where we stop for now. Or let's go through the staircase a bit more and see if we find anything else. The Sphinx, you would think pyramid. Yes, there are a lot of pyramids. That's true. There are a lot of pyramids in the second level, aren't there? Yes, that's so good. So what is there a lot of Rubik cubes? There's a lot of cubes in this one. You go to the like color rooms, you know, like yeah, I don't know what I would call it. Yeah, anyway, let's quickly just have a bit of an explore around this staircase and see what we can find, because I think there should be some other things in here. Oh, like this. This is the time trial room. I think I've seen this. Yep. So this is like a... Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh god, that really tripped me out. I've seen this. This is like a procedurally generated puzzle set, which is kind of interesting. Let's try it. So Kurt. Marry. Agriculture, cult. Kurt. Cure. Curb. Curd. Cure. Marry. Mary. So you've got to take note of these paintings, CBA and that. So you can see we've got whatever 8 minutes to go through it. So yes, more, less. Retaliation, adhere. So an example of retaliation that rhymes with adhere. Maybe fire. A synonym for fire that sounds like track. Extract. Detract. Fire. What's a synonym for fire that sounds like track? Fire as in heat. Fire as in to get rid of. To exact revenge. Relation. So what is this again? A relation. An example of a relation. Adhere. Peer? There we go. Fire. That sounds like track. Stack. Match. Start. Well, we don't get the first letter on these, do we? No. What's a word that means fire that sounds like track? Crack. Slack. Frack. But it's what, 6 letters? Reject. No. It's really got to rhyme with track, you know? Crack. Unpack. I'm not getting anything here. But we can't progress without it. Alright, we've got 6 minutes to figure this out. Synonym for fire sounds like track. Oh, attack is good. Nice, well done, Jeff. Alright, so let's take a note. So stop and that color painting. Alright, so, oh my god. Okay, so this is the roaming. So T-H-E. Okay, I'll pull out my thing. So this is 0, 3, 9. So 393 plus 200 and 250. So 393 plus 250 ends in 3. 393 plus 250 is 640. So A-R-E. Okay, the opposite of a bull. What's the opposite of a bull? Goat. Rams. Don't know what the opposite of a bull is. Oh god. So what category is a potato? What's something that's kind of like a potato? So what's another vegetable that's a long word, like an 8-letter word? Lettuce. Eggplant. Pumpkins. A melon is going to be lemon. Yes, good. So female, male, maybe lame or meal. Go. So what's another vegetable? What's an 8-letter vegetable? Or maybe a fruit or just something that you eat? I mean, I feel like it's going to be vegetable. Potato is a vegetable, and another thing that's a vegetable is a spinach. Maybe like a tuber specifically. So what have we got? Sweet potatoes, we've got pumpkins, we've got I don't know. What's a rutabaga? Right. Nah, good thought though. Parsnips. Potato. So it's something that a potato is an example of, that's also an example of that category. So another, yeah, I feel like another vegetable makes sense here, right? Like a potato is a vegetable and another type of vegetable is a blank, you know? Vegetable, pumpkin, eggplant, broccoli, cauliflower, beetroot. Oh, that's good. Good try, Semtech. Turnip, parsnip, a onion, a shallot, a zucchini, a cucumber. There we go. All right, so now we need the opposite of a bull. What the fuck is the opposite of a bull? I mean, a cow, a maid, a jock, a horse, a bear. Oh, well done. So now we need something that's a combination of R and bear. Arbor. So R. So something that has the letters of ARE, but the sound of bear. Bear, barrier. Bear. Harbor. It needs ARE in the letters though, I think, reality. So oh yeah, how many time do we have left? We got a minute left. There's still a fair amount to go, unfortunately. This is like the third of maybe 5 or 6 rooms. It's tough. Bear, 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 baron. Bear, owlbear, but Q-bear, co-bear, do-bear, Sue-bear, Lou-bear. Nothing's jumping out at me on this one, unfortunately. So the other thing is, you got to take note of paintings, because there's one later on which is like a painting-based memory challenge, so got to remember the order in which the paintings appeared. Barter. Ooh, I like that. Ah, that was a good call though, reality. But I think, unfortunately, we're out of time. In a few seconds. Unfortunately. Barely. Oh. Can't try it. Anywho. Oh, you can get a hint, can you? Well, I know you can get the first letter of puzzles. Well, it doesn't seem to be working in this area, but I didn't know there was more of a hint system than that, reality. I wasn't familiar with it. Oh, there's something over here as well, but... yeah, but that doesn't work in this mode. It doesn't give you the first letter in the time trial, unfortunately. How do I get out of this area? I cannot seem to. It's alright. Let's go back to the main menu. And does that appear here now? The afterword. Yeah, there it is. So let's just go back to, well, let's go to level 2. I'm going to just look through the staircase a little bit more before we wrap up for tonight. But man, we're smashing through some of these puzzles. We just got to figure out what the name of level 1 is, and then the library will be completely done, which will be good. I've got a lot of puzzles in here I haven't done, as you can see, but same for level 1. But, you know, we did pretty good, I think. Alright, let's get back to the staircase. So this is the library. This is the afterword. Clock tower? It's interesting. This just says Notre Dame. I have no idea what that's meant to mean. But this is the lives in, right? I guess the Notre Dame lives in France. Well, we could try clock tower in the library. And there was, I think, there's the pumpkin area, right? That should be through here somewhere. Is this the pumpkin patch? Well, so, yeah, so it's not what lives in the Notre Dame. It's where does the Notre Dame live, right? I don't know what the fuck this means. So this is not... SEE. So if that's SEE, then here we've got, oh, black's 890. I don't know what the fuck that means. Anyway, this is the pumpkin patch area. So we know os, vas, case, base. Yeah. I know I'm going to need to write stuff down for this one. I just kind of can't be bothered. Anyway, and is that everything? Oh. Did I just go through a teleporter? I think so. God, it's such a nightmare. But we'll do this another time. I'm not dealing with this now. Yeah, cool. All right, well, I think that's where we're going to stop for today. We'll come back and do some more pumpkin patch next time, I think. 1 is 0. Yeah, so obviously I've got to... Yeah. But thanks for tuning in, everybody, and for doing some library puzzles with us. As a reminder, next Sunday will be our Tunic stream. Oh, try Clock Tower. Okay, I will try Clock Tower. I do want to try that. Let's do that. As a reminder, next Sunday is our Tunic wrap up, so tune in for that. You can see the, if you look at the Twitch schedule, you will see that in your local time. We're talking about Tunic and giving our thoughts on it, as well as announcing our next month's game and giving away a copy of that game. So tune in and you can win whatever our next month's game is. I can't tell you here, but it is a good one. Clock Tower. Right, because there is a tower. No, the tower is part of one. The something tower. The orange tower. Yeah. But I guess not. Good thought, though. Reality. We'll solve this one at some point. We'll get to it. All right. Oh, cross tower? Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Hey, that's it. Well done. Well, shit, does that mean we've done all the puzzles in the library? Hey. Oh, what just happened? Oh, you're welcome, Brenton. The cross tower, that's right. That is what it's called. It's mentioned by that name in level 1. I just forgot. But yeah, I guess thanks for tuning in, gang. Come in here on Sunday to catch some Tunic chat and potentially win a game. And thanks for tuning in. Catch you around. Bye.